Alright.
Alright, Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my place and I'm gonna come back here. And then I can
And
start.
then we start. Okay,
Okay.
alright. Yeah. I've been waiting for you.
Waiting
Where
for
have you been?
what? Hmm?
Where have you been? I've been looking
I've
for you.
I was at the prison.
Ah, shit. You went there. You already went there? Crap.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the worst part.
What happened?
I met the warden.
You got caught?
Well, I don't know about Cot because I didn't know I didn't even know he was out of the hospital yet.
Well, what happened? Is there anything drastic? Something?
Well, uh, we talked. He
Mm,
threatened to shoot me, but we talked.
and alright.
Um, Apparently he went to the hospital. He says because the CEO had done something to him as a punishment. Uh, his
I thought he
family
was always
was
at the hospital. His family?
his family was killed.
Oh, that's morbid. Well,
And
nothing
he
we
he
can do about it.
blames me for it.
Of course he does.
Uh, and
Did you get anything
then
valuable, though?
I got 3 books.
What are they?
I got one from Senior Guard, question mark, and notes.
Anything about Ellie?
About Ellie, I don't think so. I'm not sure. One of them mentions me though.
You? What do you
Yeah.
gotta do with any of this?
Well, apparently they don't like me that much.
Pretty clear. They don't like anyone.
Yeah, so after
I was gonna speak with you, actually, before
oh,
all of this. My bad. Were you going to explain something?
wait, what? Were you
Before
gonna
all of
speak to me
this,
about?
I had a talk with Lauren. We have a plan on Ellie, but look, we shouldn't talk about this here. Let's get to my house. Much more safer there, at least.
Okay.
I hope. Anyways. Welcome.
This is your place?
Alright. Yeah, this is my place. Been, lurking a lot. Went to around places. But that doesn't matter. What matters right now is what I had talked with Lauren with. Which I should probably update you about. We have a plan. The plan is to
Okay.
lure Ellie into a place where he would feel safe. Basically, we're gonna lure him to some place, possibly befriend him first, if that's possible. Take him out when he's less expected. But it's getting complicated, which is why both of us wanted to ask you for help earlier. But since Yori went to the prison anyway and took what you could, well, I guess that's out of the window now. We were about to ask if you could look and locate where the camera actually is, despite us knowing that it's in an eye. We don't exactly know if it's in the eye or if it's like somewhere in. We don't really know what anything about where this camera is located. Really?
Right.
Right. So originally we wanted to ask you to go to the prison to hopefully find some sort of like area where this camera feed is shown or something like that. Or anything at all that's regarding to Ellie's self.
Yeah.
Anything we can find. But I suppose you didn't find anything.
Well, as far as I'm aware, not with that. Couldn't really, because I was being chased down in the dark.
I don't blame you then. So, what you got?
We got, which one am I supposed to read first?
Any? Throw them at me.
Okay. We were planning to put that disease on a select few. They don't have a choice. No one here does. Not even the warden himself. In a day, he transformed. That's what he gets for disobeying, I guess. Those prisoners were low-key funny. I did have fun eating that 5-star meal. The nurse keeps staring at me. Should I tell the CEO about this weird behavior? Does it even matter? Everyone will die anyway. That was notes. Wait. They were planning to put that disease on a select few. What do you think select few?
So they knew. That note basically means what our accusations were yesterday. So Wings did place that scope there, I guess. The limbo disease was made by them, as if that's not obvious enough. But select few. Do you think that's what the experiments are doing?
That sounds about right.
I talked about this with Lauren as well yesterday. Why did they choose us? Where did they come from and how did they get us from multiple different areas, multiple different worlds? We suspected they used the dimensional doors that you've seen, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have a strong feeling you're not from here, are you?
No.
Neither am I.
We
Continue.
have the question mark one. Next. Are they related? Just seems that way. Who knows? I hope not. We just had to replace his eye. Rock was lodged in there. The kid who threw it was put in timeout. Also, I had just seen Warden A basically die. Kind of his own fault for showing emotions. Not supposed to do that here, but I guess it was bound to come since he did have that disease. Senior guard just looked at me. Oh god, am I falling in love?
I need that book. Uh, disease? Somebody had the disease before.
Yeah, it was mentioned before a few times that Warden A had the disease and died from it. I think. There, they killed him.
Oh wait, this is a different warden? I didn't know that.
No, Warden A's different from Warden W, which is the current warden.
Ah, I was not aware. Right. Well, we got a new problem now on our hands. That disease. But you said there was a third, didn't you?
Yes. This one's from the senior guard.
Was this the one about you?
Yes.
Go on.
Made this little place after all that happened. The CEO is currently punishing the warden. I can hear the noises. Fucking crazy. Glad I hid, but I don't think I would have been punished. I watched those snooping prisoners. Don't know if I feel bad what's coming to them. It's the next day. I think it's safe to come out. I'm currently hearing the prisoners. Glad I blocked up this place. I think they just met the CEO again. Are they stupid? Don't they know the CEO is lying? He's not gonna fix anything. He's the one who put all that there. All that skulk there. What was that prisoner called again? Hector? I just heard the warden is getting released soon. I hope nothing bad happens. Clocking in. So we can agree CEO was the one that put the skulk there. For the disease.
I mean, that's pretty obvious. As if that's not obvious enough that they have placed us here. I bet that that's one of their little experiments. Placing Skulk all over the place. What's next? Skulk in my house? Who knows? Look, I'm just... We don't have to deal with one really enough. Great, now we have some sort of disease and a possibility that they have already placed this disease on some of us, and we don't even know who. Which means we need to pick and choose and see and examine, and it's going to be stressful. Have you had perhaps any contact with this sculpt thing?
I think a lot of us have.
Well, I would pride myself in the fact that I didn't, with my saddles. But I'm not so sure about any of you guys. Who's the lady, the one you spoke with, that spoke with the CEO, the other one of us?
Oro?
Oro, right. Maybe they're infected, maybe. Maybe they know something else about this skulk thing, or their big ass, information gatherer thing.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know. Well, we're still going through with the plan with this, even with this information, I guess. It doesn't change anything.
So, am I still in need? Am I still needed for help?
If we can get closer to Ellie and figure out where this camera is the most biggest issue that we have, really. Because we can't really go digging around their skull, can we? Just it's pretty nasty in there. And without a clear idea of where it is, we're just going to be coming in blindly and just cutting in blindly. The thing is, if this camera is connected to wings, Hector, they can't see us doing this. If we are caught, we are dead, as good as dead. Any sign or form of us being, who knows what could happen to us if we were seen, if we were told that you're not supposed to be touched, if we're found touching something that we didn't know was wings related, just like this little camera. If we take away the camera, we take away their control over us, their ability to watch over us, and then they'll get aggressive, and then they'll shoot us down. Which is why it isn't great that we don't know where the camera is. Great, now we're about to squid one.
Just thinking.
Well, at the end of the day, we're still going to go with the original plan. Take Ellie, lead him somewhere. Just put him down into a room, reinforced, obviously. And then we just do the operation there. But we need more people.
Do you still think there's... Because every time I've gone to the prison, there's always new things there.
Do you think we should head to the prison again? Don't really. I'm not really looking forward to get shot, though.
Well, you did suggest that earlier, and I wouldn't... Not too horrible of an idea. I did only almost get shot. And I did get shot. I got shot once, but I live.
Okay, well, you got shot. I'm not. Okay. Well, what do we do now? What do we do? How do we figure it out? How do we find where the camera is? The medical logs, lab maybe. But the lab had barely anything about them. We'll figure something out at some point. Yeah, well, I have nothing else to say. You perhaps have any idea on what to do?
No.
Well, neither do I.
I do have something to mention. So, after I ran from the warden, I bumped into the CEO.
You did? Where? In the prison?
In the Skulk area. He was
okay.
He was monitoring quotation marks monitoring the Skulk. And he asked me where I was or where I was. I didn't tell him at first, but he caught me in my lie. And I found out that there's more than one CEO.
What?
There's two others.
What?
Hold on. I have a picture.
There's more than one CEO? Crap.
Hold on. I have a picture.
Oh god, that changes everything. It's bigger than I thought. Well, I mean, I didn't expect them to be small either.
Where's my camera?
Well?
Can't find my camera.
Did you lose it maybe? Forgot it? Did the CEO take it? Did you get a picture of two CEOs at the same time?
Not quite.
Or
Let me
something?
need to explain the picture. I can't explain the picture. Or well, the CEO drew the other ones, but
Drew?
yeah. He's not a very good artist, I'll give you that. Okay, out of character real quick. Where is my camera?
Where did you place it? Did you
It's-
put it in like a...
I'm pretty sure I put it in my backpack.
Maybe like search it up and like your backpack you can search up stuff. Maybe it wasn't a camera, maybe it was a picture. Oh my god. Holy crap, suddenly it's here. Holy shit. How? Oh my god, my dogs. Shut up. Okay,
Okay.
I can play with them. Okay, go on.
I did take this picture before he broke the picture or broke the drawing. I don't know how much it is, but he said
This is like
that
something like, okay. Okay. Looks like 3 eyes. Oh, what's
yeah,
that?
apparently the red one's him and the other two are the other CEOs. He said they were coming at some point.
That's not a good thing, is it?
No, I can't imagine so.
Hmm. We can't. We can't let them get here. Or one of their plans are so scrambled, Jimmy. Their plans are so scrambled. They don't even know what they're doing. Do they want to watch us? Do they want to experiment on us? Is this their experiment? Is this not their experiment? What do they have Ellie for watching us for? If they want to watch us. Why us? Why here? There's so many questions unanswered and there's no answer to any of them. It's frustrating, really. This is something I've went through before. Maybe I just then go home. Just not now. I don't even know a way out. I don't even know how they got me. So many questions. So little answers. We'll put that on a pin for now, I guess. Anything else you want to add? Other than that, there's nothing left to do except for wait, I guess. And of course, the plan is still going on.
I guess the CEO is looking for Ellie and the other. I don't remember what the other guy's name is. Start with an
Atropos?
A. Yeah.
Ah, they're also looking for him as well. Wait, I don't know their, like, wait, out of character, what's their pronouns? God, what's Atropos' pronouns? Is it, what? Wait, what's Atropos' pronouns? Let me look up. Let me look it up. He, they. Okay, got it. Yeah, anyways. Okay, got it. So they're also looking for him as well. Met him in a prison. Fun fact. Yeah, so something's odd going on with those three. Well, wait. Why would the CEO want to find them, though? That doesn't make sense, is it?
Oh no. He asked me before I left, and I didn't know.
So weird. Maybe I should have a talk with the CEO guy. Though I doubt that he's going to be. I'm not a good guy in talking. A lot of talking. I'm not good at that. Alright, that's all I got. If there's any more things that me and Lauren talked about, maybe I could invite you to one of the talks at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can do that.
that sounds great. Alright, well, looks like that'll be all. I'll
Alright.
see you around.